Hey guys, so today I am going to actually do a 4-week review of my amazing Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe. I think 4 weeks is the perfect time to kind of like have a bike where you kind of get to understand and know some of the pros and cons with it, and yeah, hopefully we'll go over and you guys get some value out of it. Okay, so for me, there's a number of pros, right? I think obviously is the looks. I mean, I love the front cowl. I love the cafe racer style. I love, you know, just the shape and the comfort of it. I love the seat. Now this is a 2022, so it's gonna look different. I think color-wise, I think there's a few different color schemes in 2023. I think the Kawasaki green they have, but this particular one is a 2022, and I chose it because not only did it have 1,500 miles, but I love the color scheme. I love the black, and I love the you know, the silver striping. I think the one in 2023 has gold striping. So anyway, single-sided swing arm. Just for me, I think a great looking bike. People say stuff about the big, you know, this big beast, but what are you going to do? I think other than that, and I don't really mind it, but other than that, I mean, the front cowl, I mean, you know, it's a great looking bike. I think the second pro is the comfort. I mean, this seat is super comfortable. I think the riding style, I mean, like, you know, just the riding style itself is just pretty upright for a sporty bike. And I mean, making sure that the shocks are all fitted for you, and we'll talk about that later, because a lot of people don't talk about that. But all around comfort, size of the bike, I'm comparing it, you guys probably know, to my previous bike, which is a Speed Twin. And what I love about this is that you have a really nice size tank. I'm 5'11", but I always felt like my Speed Twin tank was so small and I couldn't fit my legs perfectly around it. And the way this is, and the size of this tank, for me at least, again being 5'11", it fits perfectly, where I actually grab the tank on some of the, you know, twisty kind of roads and feel a lot more comfortable than I did my Speed Twin, which I felt was like, you know, half the size. And obviously the sound, I mean, what I also love is like the you have a classic kind of you know, gauge, and you also have just easy to read little front panel here. Shows the gear, the range, the fuel, you know, hot or cold. It even shows the temp, I think, on the selector. And then what it also has is traction control. I think you just have right here between 1 and 2. I keep it on 1. I think that's less traction control, but I think 2 is more, and you know, I think you can play around with it in terms of what you feel works best for you. What I also love too is the adjustable suspension. Now I know you have, I believe it's compression, dampening, I don't know the specifics of all that kind of stuff, and you have the shock, rear mono shock here that could be adjusted as well. Coming from my Speed Twin, this is an absolute game changer. But here's the thing, and here's, I think, the biggest thing that I think you guys really need to do and kind of look into is get it professionally fitted for you, for your body. You may pay like $40 to $60 to take it into like a performance shop. There's a place out here called EDR. There's some other, I think, called Psychometrics. But they have you sit on the bike, and they tweak the suspension to your specific weight and how you ride. And what I was specifically noticing was that it was super soft before and I was bottoming out. So I had to take it in, I think about 2 or 3 times for them to get it just right. But when they did, it was just, I mean, a simple game changer. It changed the height, it changed, you know, the response, and it just felt so much better. So I highly recommend getting fitted and taking it, you know, getting the suspension fitted, I believe it's called, to specifically to you, because that's going to change just how the bike handles. Okay, now what are some of the cons? For me personally, I'm not a big fan of these tires. It came with these Sport Max tires, and I do more, I don't know, I guess you consider more aggressive riding. These things are like, I feel, even touching it feels like plastic. They are so hard, and I have it, I think 34 in the front and 42 in the back. Don't quote me, but I think that's what it's supposed to be. But on my Speed Twin, I had the Dunlop, gosh, well, I'm drawing a brain fart. I had the Power 5s, which I actually loved, and the Road 6s, and they were just, the Power 5s were just unbelievable, super sticky, really great, and the Road 6 were just amazing. I'm not a big fan of these tires, but listen, they do the job. The other thing is too, in terms of just, you know, rider modes, really, I mean, there are none, which I guess is fine, but you know, I haven't ridden it in the rain yet, and we'll kind of see how it does. I don't normally ride it in the rain, but if I get caught in the rain, you know, I'd probably take it slower, maybe put on the higher traction control. No, I feel like it's always in sport mode, which again is fine. I love the performance of the bike, but you know, a few different rider modes, I guess just like a rain one would be nice. I don't think it's a big gripe. And then the only other con right now that I really have is the gas mileage. Like, I'm running this stock, and I get like 120 miles to the gallon, not to the gallon, per ride. And I'm seeing there's like this little gauge that kind of pops up for like EcoBoost. And, you know, street riding, commuter riding, if you ride hard, this is not the bike. You're if you're riding like, you know, little you know, not so much city riding, you're doing kind of country roads and stuff like that, I think you could get up to like 140, 170 miles on the tank. So there you go. That's my overall review, my 4-week review of the Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe. Gosh, listen, what else can I say? Overall, the bike is just amazing performance. I see these guys talking about stuff online and really favoring the Speed Twin. I don't get it. This bike is a freaking beast, and performance-wise, it really blows it away. So I'm super happy. Highly recommend the bike based on just comfort, performance, just all around fun. I don't know. So there you go. There's my 4-week review.